Imagine going to the circus and seeing a tiger jump through hoops and be obedient to commands given by the trainer. It may be fun in the moment for you, but for the tiger, that is their entire life, and that's all they know. Sheila. A female Bengal tiger used to have this life. Sheila was hauled across the country in a small trailer with a metal baking dish bolted to the floor for water and a bench to sit on to escape the cold trailer ground. For 6 years. The repercussions of jumping onto concrete every single day have caused her to limp every time she walks now. Her first time seeing grass was at Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary. She was rescued by them after she was found being in a traveling circus. At first, Sheila was scared of the grass because she was only familiar of metal and concrete on her paws. At her new home, she now loves grass and lounging in the pond. Animals in the circus is only one type of animal cruelty that is going on in the world. Animals are being mistreated at food farms, shelters, and even at homes. 46 out of 50 states have put in laws against animal cruelty, but there are always ways around them. An example is that in a farming environment, it is illegal to beat an animal, but it is legal to cut off their beaks, tails, and ears. All of that without a painkiller can be just as bad, if not worse than being beaten. Over 56 billion animals are killed in a farming environment every year for food, and most are treated unhumanely. Animal cruelty can be done active and passively. Passive cruelty is neglect, which is starvation, dehydration, infestation, inadequate sheltering, and many more. Active cruelty is when you intentionally cause pain and or suffering on an animal. 70% of these cruelty acts involve dogs, 21% cats, and 24% are other animals. Dogfighting is still a problem in many countries, including the US. Imagine you let your dog outside in your fenced-in backyard to run around and enjoy the nice weather, but you go inside a few minutes to get a glass of water. You come back outside and your dog is gone. You search for days and weeks, but still no luck. This happens every day to someone. There is cockfighting as well going on, but it is not looked at as much as the dogfighting because they are chickens, but they also have a life, and they deserve to be treated like it. In South Carolina itself, the animal cruelty laws are not as harsh as many other states. It is a felony to participate in animal fighting, but there are other legal activities that are involved in farming, wildlife management, training hunting dogs, and so many more. There's always a way around the rules, so there needs to be stricter ones. Another kind of animal abuse is leaving your dog alone in the car while you run inside to eat or shop for a few minutes. When you leave your dog in the car, within minutes, the temperature could go up 20 to 30 degrees. 15 minutes of that is enough to cause brain damage or even fatality. Only 28 states have laws that prohibit leaving dogs in hot cars, and only 11 states have laws that protect citizens who use any means to rescue a distressed dog in a car. And that includes smashing the window. If you see a dog in distress, stay with it and wait to see if the owner comes back. If there is no sign of the owner, call your local authority. If the situation is getting serious and there's still no sign of the owner, save the dog. Make sure you have witnesses who can testify to the situation being dire. Also, a quick tip for walking your pets outside: if your hand cannot be placed on the pavement for at least 5 seconds without feeling hot, then it's too hot for your pet's feet. A shocking statistic is that over 115 million animals each year, such as mice, rats, dogs, cats, rabbits, monkeys, birds, and more, are killed in laboratory experiments worldwide for testing on chemicals, drugs, foods, and cosmetics. They are locked inside of small cages, and some are even infected with diseases to be tested on. Some companies that use animals for testing are L'Oreal, Clorox, Johnson & Johnson, and more. So start using cruelty-free products from brands. You can find a list of these brands online by just simply Googling non-cruelty brands. By choosing these non-cruelty brands, you are not supporting those researchers who use animals to test products. I hope you learned about the awful aspect of animal cruelty that is going on in the world. So let's treat animals in a way that minimizes unnecessary pain and suffering. If you see or hear an animal that is abused, mistreated, or neglected, call your local animal control agency and/or your law enforcement. Preventing animal cruelty starts with you.